Hey all, Brian here. Hope you're all doing well. So in this video series, we're going to have a look at a song called Baby's Coming Home. It was originally written by Jerry Reed, but it was made famous by Chet Atkins. And Jerry Reed, he wrote so many great songs, and he was a wonderful composer and wonderful songwriter and arranger as well. And he wrote so many tunes, and Chet just took those tunes and made them even better. So do check out those two people. Those two players are no longer with us, but they are legends in terms of in the acoustic guitar world, and not just the acoustic guitar world, but the music world. So in this first up video, I'm going to break down the chords and the melody very simply, and then we're going to put them together. We're going to look at the rhythm, the boom chick sort of thumb picking rhythm. This is a great song to really get started into that boom chick sort of thumb picking rhythm, and even if you're not really looking to commit to that style, it's a great song to play regardless. It's quite simple. Song's only 2 minutes. It's got a beautiful melody, very and it's groovy as well, so, and it's good. I always like to play it just for fun. So let's break down the first part of the melody, which goes like this. So that's the open G. I should play the melody on its own. So da da do da do da. That's going to come over a C chord, a C major chord, and an E7. So I'm going to play C like this. Normally you'd see it like this, but because we got to accommodate for the melody, which is on the open third string, we got to play it as a basic triad. And I'm using my first and third finger like this. So that way my middle finger can go. That's the open second string. When I land on this D here on the third fret second string, that's where I'll form an E7. E7 looks like this. This takes me into A minor, and the melody is here on the third string on the second fret. Now when I come to here, this is a C9 chord, C dominant 9. And it's the same root note as a C, still got that E, but you got B flat on the third string, third fret, and you got D on the second string, third fret. Melodies on the second string and the open first string. So let me break that down for you nice and slow. So we go do da do da do da do. All right, the melody on its own. Da da do da do da. 2, 3, 4. Do da do 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 da. Now we're gonna go dee do. So that's A to G on the first string. So 5th fret first string, and then 3rd fret first string. That will take us to C on the second string on the first fret, and we're going to play that over an F. Now, we're not actually playing every single note, but the reason why we bar is because we got to do the boom chick rhythm. Some people, you'll see some people use their thumb. I don't like doing that, only if I absolutely need to. So I'll do the bar chord. Do. So dee do do. Now when we play that melody on the first string, 3rd fret to 1st fret, that's going to come over an F minor. So F major is like this. F minor, well, you can take off your middle finger and you can drop your 3rd finger down a string. Okay, so you're taking that sort of natural A, which is the natural 3rd, and you're flattening it, and the bar is already, the A flat is already in the bar chord, so you won't need to worry about sort of moving it and adjusting too much. So it goes do dee da. Then the next part, do da do da. We just play F on the first string, 1st fret, and you come play that twice. That's going to come over C, and then A7. All right. So let me break down that bit for you nice and slowly. So we went dee doo doo, dee doo doo da doo da. Then we're going to go to A on the 3rd string 2nd fret. That's going to be, this is kind of like an F sharp minor sort of chord, even though technically it's actually a D. It's just a D inversion. And I'm only playing strings 6, 4, and 3 here. Like that. Okay. So we went dee doo doo da doo da doo. Then the next chord, it's going to be a D7. D7, this shape actually looks like a C chord. You add your 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, which would give you a B flat. Move that 2 frets forward, gives you D7. D, F sharp, C, D. And the melody over this part goes like this. Open B, C, D, da, do, do. Then over a G7, this is an odd looking G7. We're playing kind of the even string, 6th string, 4th string, 2nd string on the 3rd fret. Melody goes da, do, do, da. Back to C. All right, that's part 1. So let me play that melody for you very slowly. I'm not going to do it with the chords. I'll do it without the chords the first time, and then I'll do it with the chords the second time. All right, so here we go. We go da, da, do, da, do, da. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we go again. 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have babies coming home. So that last bit, which is the second repeat, you notice how I didn't go to the D7 the second time round. I went babies, that's A on the 3rd string, the open E, open B, open E, C. Okay, I'm going to play that with the chords now. I'm not going to do the rhythm just yet. I'm just going to let the melody ring. And this is a great way to get to know the melody and the chords. So that way when you do add the rhythm and the groove and all the extra accents that might come around it, you have a solid foundation and you don't necessarily have to think about where the melody is or what chord comes after which. You get the form down, you get the melody. At the moment, we're just learning the song, so we haven't played it yet. And you can do this for one day, couple of days, really slowly, 15 to 20 minutes each time. And I strongly recommend also listening to the original song as well, or the versions by Chet Atkins as well. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. We go to C, E7. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor. Walk up to C9. F. Melody's here. F minor. There's the melody. F minor, C major, A7, D inversion or F sharp minor. Then that's D7. I'll do that slowly. Then G7, still G7. But you see how I switch positions just because would be hard to kind of, you don't want to take out the root when you go there. So da, do, do, da. We go again. C. Same melody to E7. 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor. Chromatic to C9. Bit of a stretch to F. F minor, C major, A7, and babies come in. That's over G7. Babies come in to a C chord. So that's the end of section A. I'm just going to leave an E7 there, which is going to be used as a modulation to section B. All right, see how you go with that, and I'll see you in the next one.